Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Thank you all for being here, and thanks for holding this hearing. I want to come back to the rebates issue. We all know that pharmacy benefit managers negotiate with drug manufacturers on rebates, and theoretically they can save money for consumers if the PBMs pass along the benefit of those rebates to their clients, the employers and others, that then can use the money to reduce the plan's cost. There's been some debate, I know, and discrepancies on the issue. Last summer, the three largest PBMs testified in Congress that 95 to 98% of the rebates they collected from drug manufacturers go back to employers. Last year, the Kaiser Foundation conducted a survey, I think it's 2,142 randomly selected companies, and found that only 1 in 5 of those employers actually received most of the rebates. The other 4 in 5 didn't know what percentage of the rebate they receive or reported receiving. Only some or a little bit of the rebate. I know the PBMs have long argued that rebates help employers by providing flexibility in their benefit designs and in other ways. But if the employers aren't getting most of the rebates or don't even know what they're getting, tell me how there's merit to the PBM's arguments. Mr. Scott, could you explain, I know there's been some discussion of it here, how you reconcile the argument that the benefits go to the employers when the employers aren't getting those benefits or don't know whether they're getting them?
Thank you for the question, Senator. I believe they are getting them, and they have the optionality to choose to get 100% of them or to use.
Well, you believe they're getting them, but the Kaiser Foundation found they're not.
I think the discrepancy we've seen in the data is that some of it is not reflective of the trend, that we have seen a lot more of that pass-through model in the last year to 18 months. And that's a pot that more employers are saying, we want them all. We've had one of the big three PBMs say, we're going to do only 100% rebate pass-through contracts.
You're saying the Kaiser Foundation survey is outdated?
I would need to look at it to understand. I'm making a supposition that that's maybe why it's not lined up with the other studies from GAO, from Dennis Carlton, from others.
What has changed in the last year?
Employers are making a different choice. They're using their ability to design their contract to say that they want 100% pass-through in more instances.
And you're saying that has made a radical difference in whether they're getting the benefits of rebates?
That choice has always existed.
Contrasted before when they weren't getting benefits.
That choice has always existed for them. And so we are for transparency to make sure employers are getting all the information when they're making that decision and then letting them choose whether they want to receive the rebates or use them differently.
What's the latest credible study that you would urge us to
The piece completed by Dr. Carlton from the University of Chicago, which was just updated in the last month, shows that we're almost at 100% pass-through.
I haven't seen that study. Has anyone else on the panel?
We'd be happy to share that with you.
Thank you. None of you has seen it. Let me ask all of the witnesses on patent laws. You're all familiar with the drug manufacturers' misuse of patent laws in retaining, in effect, monopolistic control. Do all of you agree that reforms in the patent laws would enable lower costs for consumers?
Yes.
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 Hopefully we'll have unanimity because my time is about to expire.
Yes.
I take it that we do. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.